everybody, my name is Wolfsbanee with 2 E's and welcome to my channel. So today we will be talking some honest thoughts on the most dreaded thing that most gamers go through. Gaming backlog. If you're new to gaming and you're wondering what the hell is a gaming backlog, it's literally a library full of games where you have, but unable to spend the time to play. You don't have the capacity because you're always working, maybe you're studying, you're busy, you have no time to play, right? So that keeps piling up and you have no time to clear all your games. So like some of the gaming backlogs that I have right now is, oh my gosh, I'm struggling to finish this game, Expedition 33, because you know, there's so much about the game that I really love to play, and you know, like I haven't really gotten to the main story. Other backlog titles would be Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You know, currently I'm like playing Dune Awakening a lot because the game just launched recently, right? So there are other games that they also will be coming out in June. You know, I might play Death Stranding too. I might play more Elden Ring Night Reign. So much backlog and so many games to play, to be honest. So there's also like other games like I really want to try, like Red Dead Redemption 2, Witcher 3. I think like all the story games that have been out for like a long time, I just don't think that I was able to play it in the past because with my past gaming history, I used to play a lot of more PvP related games. I like MMORPG, so I would play like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, right? And then like I spent so much time of my youth playing Dota 2, League of Legends. So recently it's just really interesting how I could like discover like many different genres of games that I wanted to play, and it can be quite confusing for like beginners, right? Like how do I know what games I want to play? How do I know what I like to play? So this is kind of also like an introduction into how you can navigate through to see what games are suitable for you. I don't know if you guys feel the same way as me, but every time I see like my backlog as well, I feel really guilty for not finishing all my games. And you know, like I'm kind of a little bit of a perfectionist myself. I do love to get games done and then move on to the next one. But you know, with all the games releasing, you know, this year, next year, and for the years to come, I don't think that's possible. Another reason why we will always have a gaming backlog, it's because of these few reasons. You know, I'm such a sucker for like sales. Like I love to buy games when it's at a cheaper price. There's also gaming bundles, you know, like summer Steam sale, Christmas sale, basically any season where they have like sales. I would just purchase games over and over again. Okay, I'm also like guilty of buying games on PlayStation Store because sometimes I want to utilize my PlayStation 5 a little bit more, even though I'm like on PC, right? The reasoning would be like, you know, FOMO. You know, sometimes like some of my friends, they would be like, hey, you know, join me for this game. Hey, do you know that this game released recently? Hey, you want to join me? You know, and then, you know, you get kind of like influenced by your friends. Maybe you'll be influenced by streamers, by YouTubers, you know, to get the game because it is new, it's fresh, and everybody is talking about it. So you also want to play it yourself. And then you have like a group of friends or yourself who want to be like collectors, and you would buy different volumes of the game to fill up your library space. You want to buy different DLC so that you can eventually play them, but you know, guess what? They never see the day of light. You know, it's not like we want to play the same genre over and over again. Sometimes you just want something cozy and short, and then other days you want a 100-hour RPG that's like super intense. So usually we can't decide, we are more flexible about it, and then we would buy more games because of that. So most of the time we have an inner conflict with ourselves, you know, like I always tell myself, should I finish this first? Should I even be buying new games? Like, am I wasting money? You know, I have all these thoughts. And then sometimes I compare myself with my friends, you know, like I'm like, bro, how come my friend can finish this game like so fast? And then I'm just like, still lagging behind, and I'm like, dude, I need to finish this faster. Why am I not fast enough? And I think like all that usually leads to moments of burnout for me, and I think, I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way, but like sometimes even gaming can lead to burnout. I have a lot of this like desire, inner desire, that I want to be more intentional with gaming. I don't want to just consume the game for the sake of consuming it. So how do you shift this perspective? Embrace your backlog. Games don't expire after all, unless one day you tell me Steam library is gonna close down and you're gonna lose all your games, but I doubt that's gonna happen, at least in this day and age. So you will have your games and you can play them however you want to. I think the most important feeling is to play what brings you joy in the moment. You know, so I kind of struggle a little bit with like streaming and playing a game that I really want, because sometimes I have to make decisions based on the trend as well. I mean, obviously I can play whatever I want, but I think that, you know, for example, when I mentioned earlier about like games coming out and, you know, most people feeling the FOMO or they want to know about this game, you know, sometimes we are tasked in a way to finish that game. So a good example is that I'm currently in a limbo with like Expedition 33, as I mentioned earlier, and I have not finished the game. I'm also a bit of a limbo with like Elden Ring, a little bit of a limbo with Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Yes, I have not really finished all these games, but you know, I've gotten like really good moments out of it. It makes me happy that I am able to embrace the games because I like it, not because I need to finish it. Lean into like more of the curiosity of game genres that you like and based on what you really want to play before considering on purchasing a game and buying it, instead of just being FOMO and then having the fear of missing out and you just want to purchase it because of that. I'm also very interested to know like what you guys think about your gaming backlog. Maybe you can share with me like 1 or 2 games that you are excited to pick up, like new games, or like recently, you know, you've been trying to get back into it. Maybe share with me some of your thoughts on like how you would handle your gaming backlog and how you partition and schedule your time to make it that you can play all the games that you want and not because you have to. We've reached to the end of this video. Thank you for listening and hanging out, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone in this. Like my content, remember to comment, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.